Hey everyone, just a quick update on the Pi network and what's coming around the corner. I want to preface this by saying I'm in no way an expert on the Pi network, but this is what I've done myself so far. Just want to be sure that we're all on the same page and you're all successful with me. There are a few things that some of you have not completed yet, so I wanted to give you this quick tutorial on how to be ready for what's coming. Now, the first thing, our very first step is to verify your account if you haven't done so already. This simple task can be accomplished by clicking on the Menu tab or the three lines in the top left corner of your Pi Network app. Once there, click on Profile at the bottom of the list, and be sure to add your phone number here and that there's a green check mark next to your phone number. As a second layer of authentication, you can also verify with your Facebook account. This is just an option and not mandatory for those who may not have a Facebook account. However, if you do want to verify via Facebook, you'll need your login credentials to complete this task. After you have verified your account, you'll need to complete all the items in the checklist that you will see on the main page of your Pi app. And the first thing that we need to do is download the Pi Network browser app. You can download the app organically by searching on the iOS App Store if you have an iPhone, or the Google Play Store for everyone else. Or you can click on Pi Browser in the menu, which will send you to this page to sign in to the Pi Browser at the bottom of that page. You will then be prompted to download the Pi Browser app, not to be confused now with the Pi Network app. Once downloaded, you should then open the app. And this will be the main page. No sizzle, not too exciting to look at, but I'm sure the developers have more important issues to work on right now. Your next step will be to create your wallet. This step, number 2, in the checklist is a very critical part of the process. Click on the wallet icon on the main page of the Pi Browser app. As stated here, do not press the back button until finished. The wallet is where you will be able to store, send, receive Pi once the system goes live. You might want to have a pen and paper ready, or if you are comfortable with copy and pasting, have a Word document open to save the information that will be forthcoming. When you are ready, click the button that says Generate Wallet. This is an example of what you will see when your wallet has been created successfully. You will receive a passphrase, also known as a private key, with several different random words. You will need to write down or copy and paste this for future reference to access your personal wallet, which will store all of your Pi. If your phone is so equipped, you will also have the option to choose a fingerprint authentication as an extra measure of security to access your wallet. This was not an option when I first created my wallet, so it indicates to me that the core team is looking for ways to prevent fraud and to be sure each member of the community is a live person. Once you've copied down your passphrase, then click on I saved my passphrase at the bottom of the page. The next window you will see is for your public key. This is your personal ID that will be visible on the Pi blockchain and to other networks when live. This is the address that you will use to send, receive Pi, or to access Pi apps that will be accessible in the Pi ecosystem soon. Be sure to keep this key as well in a safe and secure place. Select Searchable by Username, as this will be much easier to remember than that very long code of numbers and letters. The next step in our checklist is to decide how much Pi to lock up. Now, my analogy to this step is like putting your money in a CD or a certificate of deposit and letting it grow for a specific amount of time. Here are the definitions of the different balances each Pioneer will have. The mobile balance is what you see at the top of your screen on the Pi mobile app. The transferable balance will increase as the members in your team have passed KYC. And we'll talk about that in a minute. The mainnet balance is what has been transferred by the individual Pioneer to the mainnet. Now, what each one of you will need to decide is to how much of your transferable balance you want to keep on the mainnet versus how much you want to hold or lock up. This is to incentivize members to hold onto their Pi versus selling as soon as the Pi network goes live. Let me try to explain how this works as best as I can. Click on the arrow in section number 3 on the checklist. The default settings has a lockup percentage of 90% and the duration set at 3 years. This will result in a mining boost of 421.28% for this specific individual. This boosted mining rate will vary amongst each pioneer as the formula is based on the amount of completed mining sessions. So the more engaged you are with mining, the higher the resulting mining rate boost will while in lockup. Now that's a lot of information I covered in this presentation, but I highly recommend that you read through the information on the app. The mainnet icon was just recently added where you can actually preview all of the different balances that I spoke about earlier. You can also configure your lockup rate through here as well. Now each pioneer must complete the KYC application. KYC is an acronym for Know Your Client or Know Your Customer. Millions of pioneers across the world will need to be verified through KYC before they can migrate any Pi to the mainnet. This is a process that will distinguish genuine accounts from fake ones. To do this, click on the kyc.pi icon on the main page of the Pi browser. You will then click Allow. However, KYC is not available at this time, but wanted to show you the steps when the process is open to all of us. There will be 2 phases before the Pi network goes completely live. The first phase is called the firewalled mainnet or the enclosed network that will allow all pioneers to complete the KYC application. After this phase is complete, then there will be the open mainnet or the open network when transactions will be fully functional within the Pi ecosystem. Now, as an added bonus to this video, I wanted to show you how easy it is to send or receive Pi on the network. Click on the wallet icon on the main page of the Pi browser. Unlock your wallet with either your personal passphrase or fingerprint. When you open up this test wallet, you will see that you have a balance of 100 test Pi that was given to each pioneer when your wallet was created. In this example, I've entered the recipient address or public key in the address box to a friend. After clicking send, it showed that I had a new balance of 89.9900, etc., which is 10 test Pi minus the 0.01 transaction fee. And a credit of 10 Pi was received by the recipient. Thanks for listening, and be sure to read through any updates that are posted on the front page of your Pi Network app. Happy mining!